Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode here of the FM23 Continent Kings series, as we're struggling a little bit here in the MLS, funny enough, as it's not looking too hot 20 games in. We're -4 on the goal difference. At least we're not way the fuck down here on the East Coast, but we're definitely outside looking in as far as now in the playoff picture. As far as we have played well at times, but we just can't really have a cohesive, as far as get a good pattern going. We just seem to always kind of bottle it at some point or another to where we can't really get a pattern going. As for where we're at right now, we're 20 games in, which is why we are taking a look at the update here. So there's not a lot of time left. As far as the win-to-loss ratio has really just been very, very tough. We've only had 2 draws the entire season at this point. It's, I think that's really been the big problem. We've been blowing out a couple of games, like the Atlanta game, when we lost 2-5, when we lost to St. Louis 5-0 after beating Nashville 4-0. We just can't seem to get a break. At least we finally have our, the only time we had a really good run was in the beginning of April. And then that just kind of went by the wayside once we had to play Atlanta United again. So that was great. Really the big thing that I would say from us is once this second half of the season starts, we really got to make it break. As far as we got to get some wins, we got to get stuff going. Right now, as far as the big plan was once the kind of foreign transfer window closed, which it's weird because, right now, it's still a thing as far as, because we still have somebody coming in, next month, funny enough, as far as a wingback coming in. But as far as the actual transfer window itself, it's restricted right now. So basically, I believe, if I remember correctly, what is going on is we can't get a transfer from outside the U.S., I believe, is how this works. I could have swore that's it. I wish there was a way you can actually, I guess you could probably look at, the rules of the MLS, but that's a whole goddamn page, I'm assuming. Oh, maybe it'll show it. Let me click on it. Let's take a look, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just want to double check, make sure, as far as transfer windows, perfect. Oh, cool, doesn't say anything. Oh, I guess it's actually what's been going on right now, not the actual, as far as, it won't probably tell us as far as, yeah. It's not going to tell us when exactly it is. Just great. Maybe look at the schedule and see, because it closed back in, oh, it's not going to look backwards. How fun. And as far as, yeah, a competition review, maybe? Nope. As far as this is just great. Just great. Yeah, we'll take a look at the rules. So, as far as, there we go, transfer window. Yeah, foreign transfers only now. Oh, okay. So, we will get the foreign transfer only window coming up relatively soon. Right now, it's just kind of nothing's going on to where, we're not restricted. We can kind of do whatever we want right now, it looks like. So that's nice, as far as from that perspective. Before the end of this first transfer window, I wanted to make sure we made kind of some big deals. And we brought in, as far as 2 of our finest from Daegu, as we have brought in, I'll just go through the transfer history to see it. As, yeah, we brought in both Park Ik-chan and Kim Jae-hoon from Daegu. Spent a shit ton of money on them. $1.5 million for Park Ik-chan and $1.25 million for Kim Jae-hoon. And they have not really went as well as I hoped they would. As far as, look at stats of Kim Jae-hoon. He was a savage when we had him in Daegu. So far, 5 games, no goals. Not sure what's going on with that. And Park Ik-chan hasn't really been playing all that well either. As far as he doesn't have any goals, which is fine, but his first game was god-awful. That was the 5-0 game to St. Louis. He's gotten better over time, luckily, but that first game was pretty brutal. He's just kind of, with his stats, he's kind of more better as a wingback, but we don't really play him there because he's a fullback as far as that type of performance-wise. But, I mean, I think he's better in the middle anyways, just from his marking, his tackling. Maybe not, though, because his heading's not all that great, and yeah, I could definitely see why. His positioning is alright, though. A pretty decent worker. Might have spent a little too much on him for that price, but I don't know, at the same time, at 19 years old, that's kind of mainly why I did it, get some youth here, because they're not going to expire for another 4 years, both deals, so that's going to help us out a lot to be able to have somebody that young, and plus, obviously, we already have a pretty young team up front, as just from kind of looking at some, we have Adam Wilson, of course, as far as, trying to think who else kind of plays a lot. Vaughn plays a good bit, Alexander plays a good bit, obviously, both Alexes usually play, as far as, I believe the other one is still banged up, as I think that's what, yeah, as far as he's 25, he's hurt again, as far as he's out. Waltrip plays a good bit, but he's, 26, so I'd say he's pretty smack dab in the middle, but I just figured that type of youth involvement, plus with Adam Wilson as well, would be a great starting point for us. Right now, it's just, it's not working out. I don't know what it is. We've kind of tried a different type of formations. Well, we haven't really tried a couple of different formations, actually. We've only done one big thing, and that was changing as far as this counterattack. Instead of going with the counterattack, going with the gegenpress. Hasn't really worked out a whole lot, but this kind of formation that we were using was working pretty well. But as of late, I feel like we can run this, control possession approach. I just think talent-wise we have it to where we can do it. But, right now it's going to be a little bit difficult as far as we got a couple of guys out because of international duty, so we got to make sure they're going to be in the lineup. As far as Parky Chan back in it, as we'll have Abdul Salem back in the lineup as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just been, it's been interesting, to say the least, because we've really been, I think, a club that has needed a little bit of help more than anything, as far as what we've done with just kind of what we've had. We've had a lot of changing of the guard. We've had a lot of guys coming in and out. We've tried to figure out kind of what works best for everybody. Right now, I think this is kind of our best approach, is this, as far as controlling possession approach. Because defensively, we're not as good as I would have hoped, and it's just been a bit of a clusterfuck right now. But, as far as things to look out for, 20 games in, I think the big thing has been, we've just been an average team, just looking from the performance-wise. I wish we could have a better look here at some of our analysis instead of just intermediate, but it is what it is. As far as analytically, from a team perspective, we are doing around the same XG that we should. As far as we're around 8 points is kind of what they expected. So we're about right around where we're at. As far as from a team perspective. Defending, though, we do have a lot of blocks, so that's been a good sign. But just, I think the big thing is just we have a lot of headers, but we have a poor percentage of that. We're pretty much right there on the line as far as scoring, so that's been interesting. But really, shooting-wise, it's between, we can shoot and make it, but we're just not getting a lot of chances, unfortunately. Because we're winning the ball a lot, but we're also losing it at the same breath. Yeah, we're losing more than average, mainly in the midfield. There's no surprise with kind of how we play. We kind of like to play out wide more than anything. As far as from a player perspective, goalkeeping-wise, I think we're pretty smack dab right there in the middle, but mainly on a good side of things with Alexandru. Defending has been a bit of a mixed bag. There's guys that have been really good for us defensively. There's guys that haven't been. Parky Chan, though, and Brandon Waltrip have mainly been our best guys as of late. But again, it's been a small sample size for Parky Chan. Midfield-wise, Rafael's probably been our best midfielder. Funny enough, Diego Valdez has been great from a scoring perspective. But as far as like Jordy and the other guys, really haven't been great. Like, even though they should be, with how talented they are, it just hasn't really been working out for them. Forwards, though, as far as Vaughn's been great. Peter Olakinya has been great, but he just rarely plays. Alex has been great, but again, he rarely plays. The problem is guys like Adam Wilson and Kim Jae-hoon, they're fucking fast as hell. They should be getting a lot of goals. It's just not happening, though. And that's kind of been the thing for those two. As far as, we'll just kind of open the window up a little bit. We're, getting it seems like we're getting a high-intensity sprints. Yeah, we're getting around 6.5 and 6.9. It's a lot. But it's not to this degree that we need to get it. We need it to be probably doubled more than anything, because we're just not scoring. So if we can get it on this side of the line, that'd be perfect, but obviously we'd want it to be more up here on this side of the graph. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's been very interesting to seeing how our forwards have been kind of the ones that haven't really been moving at a high rate of speed. Swindowski's been well as far as winning headers. Really, we don't really have the size, mainly, forwards-wise. It's crazy, Alex Monis has really been great as far as being able to draw fouls. So he's been great to have out wide. Him and Vaughn. Both Alexes, though, have been pretty solid. We just need to get Adam Wilson and both Adam Wilson and also, as far as Kim Jae-hoon, we need them to get rocking and rolling is kind of the big thing. From what I have seen from that Orlando City FC team, they're going to run, as far as with their a 4-3-3. No surprise, but they're looking to gegenpress. So we'll see. We'll see as far as how that plays out. Right now, I think the biggest thing that I have seen is that when we run this 4-3-3, it goes terribly wrong. We're negative 16. We create chances, but we don't. But we give up too many. So that's just kind of been our big thing with that. However, the 4-2-3-1, we've done a little bit better. We're scoring about every 50 minutes, while we're giving up about every 75th minute. If we can figure that out, to shrink that down, boy, we'll be looking great. The big thing for us, I would say, is maybe looking for something else besides that 4-3-3, because it's working just defensively. We need to do something with that. I'm not sure what exactly it would be. As far as from a defensive perspective, a 4-4-2 has kind of fucked us up a good bit. So that's been great. And then, again, we use our 4-2-3-1 pretty well, and so does everybody else. Usually the 4-3-3, it's kind of give or take, and when someone uses a back five, looks like we get fucked over too, so that's been great. Yeah, so that's just kind of something we need to figure out, as far as, we just need to be better. Well, yeah, just kind of stay away from the 4-3-3 and we should be fine, which I believe we did change that. Did we not? Oh, no, we're still doing the 4-3-3. So that's great. Yeah, let's go ahead and change that. Yeah, we'll have Valdez. Valdez is pretty good in the middle, and we'll just kind of make a 4-1-1-3-1. So it's going to be a little awkward, but he's actually really good as an advanced playmaker rather than be a support guy. We might go with fullbacks instead of wingbacks. Kind of thinking about that. That change. That might help us out a little bit. Because we're already out wide as is. And we could kind of use somebody in the middle on that. So yeah, we'll try that on. For size, in case we switch to it. But right now, we're gonna... Because that's basically what we're doing here. As well, we just have two forwards up front instead. Yeah, they're better as a wingback on the actual wingback side. So that's fine by me. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, that's kind of the one big... Oh, Carl is, we gotta switch. There we go. And it's, oh, yeah, and then we gotta change Rafael and Valdez. Cool, yeah, we'll have Valdez actually be... He's better as attacking advanced playmaker, I know it's kind of weird to say. But we'll have Alex be on support. Alright. So yeah, we should be, as far as good to go here. Raphael's a weird one to kind of play, because he could kind of do it all. We've had him be a deep-lying playmaker. We've had him be a ball-winning midfielder. He can kind of do it all. The thing is with Jordy is he's better as a probably deep-lying playmaker. We'll actually switch that, even though it says he's not. But I believe in him. We might even try this. As far as it's a deep-lying playmaker, but it's also like a defensive-minded one. So when it's basically like a ball-winning midfielder, but he can look to help out more than anything. So we could try that, see how that works out. All right. Yeah, we got a little bit of different approach here, but I think we should be fine. They wants to change up our roster a little bit, or starting 11. But I'm cool with what we got right now. Yeah, we should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, Park Ik-chan is as far as... And Kim Jae-hoon. They need to make a big splash. Park Ik-chan's getting better, but he's still a ways away. Really with both Adam Wilson and Kim Jae-ha. I mean, they've been... Kim Jae-hoon, rather. They're fast as fuck. They just can't score. So that's just kind of been their problem more than anything. But yeah, Caceres not being there. Yeah, hopefully he's still doing well. Orlando City FC have been doing pretty well for themselves. They're in 4th on the East. If we have any chance to get something going, it's got to be now. You know, it's got to be right here in the middle of the summer. We got to get rocking and rolling. Too many wins and losses. You know, if we can cut those losses down to draws, we would have been really close to being behind St. Louis and Atlanta, but Atlanta's tough. I don't know what it is. We just could never figure out against them. We get just killed every time we bring it against them. I don't know what it is. No matter what we do. And we're in the purple. It's kind of odd, obviously, since Orlando City is mainly purple. So going out wide, see if we can hang on to it. So far, so good. A nice tackle, but it's going to be a throw-in. See what we get, though. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Oh, it's a free kick. Damn. Just hit the bar. That'd been huge. Love how the game, as far as it just doesn't have like a purple gimmick, so it says we have black kits. And so far, we have been the ones in control. So I'm glad we went with this control possession. Now we're seeing a little bit of light. Free kick, heading that out. Good shit. Monis. To Swiderski. He's a little slow, so I figured he's going to get caught. Yeah, and they're going the other way with it. So far, though, we've been the right place, right time. We could slow the game down to our pace, but problem is we're making bad passes like you see there. So they're going the other way with it. But yeah, this first year, it's, you know, because we didn't really have a lot of chance to really change the roster a whole lot. That might be a goal, thank God. Because we have guys that are fast. We have guys that should be able to use their speed, but then we also have just some veterans out there too. So we have kind of like a mixed match of what our team is looking like, and we need to get on the same page. So I mean, you know, as far as maybe getting rid of some of the veteran guys that we have, or if we're gonna have veteran guys, have them not be up front, have them be in the middle or in the back. But you know, it's just hasn't worked out so far. I mean, it's funny that the board's got us at an A+. Just doesn't feel like we should be at an A+ with how well we should be doing. That's just me, though. I guess I'm expecting more from this team. He's off, I believe. That's another thing. We get a lot of offside goals. That's fucked us up a good bit of times. Because he's off, you know, but if we could fix those, bring those down, we'd be perfect. Just not happening, though. We could probably get... Honestly, I would like to have looked at those stats to see how many offsides we have. we have a lot. We have a good bit, especially if I don't know if it tracks offsides that had goals as far as like that were a goal, but or overturned type of thing. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we lead the MLS in it. Would not surprise me one bit. As yeah, not bad at all. Orlando City, they're out shooting us, but 1-0 on target. Could be worse. That's a terrible cross in. Well, we still keep possession, though, in the box. Might take a shot. Damn, I thought he was going to make it for a second. Let's see. Here's there. We should get possession back here. Close, but a terrible clearance. Somehow, some way, we get it. Yeah, terrible pass there. I'm hating what we're doing on offense. I know we're getting possession back pretty highly, but it's just, I don't know how we're dominating possession percentage-wise. 61% seems very odd, but we're at the 82 percentile on completion percentage. That's not bad. That's an interesting pass. Alex has a chance. Hell yeah. What a goal. First one of the year. Fuck yeah. Man, that was just right place, right time, though. Went for the interception. Gambled, and it did not pay off. We take the lead. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, I mean, we're feeling good with this one. If we get a win here over Orlando, we still won't be, close to playoffs. But if we just, the big thing is try to get that goal difference in the positive side. That would be fantastic. That's an interesting pass. They got a chance to get something going. Because they got us outnumbered out wide. That's a great job, though. I capped this to get it back. We're going the other way now. I'm hating these passes, though. Just not enough on them. Somehow making it work. Interesting pass from Carl. He should be on, but that's not going in. Yeah, that, interesting chance. Yeah, well, that was a decent ball. It's just Carl's a little too slow to make anything off of that work. Yeah, that's the thing. Waltrip is, I wouldn't be surprised he's one of our top players with how he, does in these games. He usually averages around a 7. Hopefully he doesn't get another yellow card, though. We've got a couple of them right now. That's a terrible cross in. Alex is going to lose that. And they're going the other way. That's a terrible pass, though, from them. And Alex wins it back. Just some god-awful passes, though. Some dirty football going on. Would love to see us clean this up. There, Ola Kenya. Or Ola Inca, rather. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Oh, Carl there. Oh, no. He's too short for that one. Valdez potentially might cross it back into the box. He's got a chance. Jordy's going to... Yeah, terrible pass. Yeah, we're going to keep possession, though. Oh, my. What a pass. What a shot. Olinka, what a goal there. 2-0. Perfect pass, though. And, boy, Orlando City is in trouble. Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect. This could be 3-0 if Carl's goal wouldn't have been reversed. But, yeah, so far, playing really well. Middle of the pitch is doing fantastic. Yeah, just really, Carl's the only one that's not playing well. So, we'll gladly take that. Oh, no. Jordy's hurt. There's always something. So we'll have Patrick come on. We'll see. So far, as a volante, he was doing really well. I think we're going to just see what Patrick can do as that. He's pretty good passing, pretty good tackle. Yeah, I mean, let's go with it. Why not? I think it uses both playmaking and tackling to kind of everybody's advantage, and just the way we play, I think that's going to work out. So Morales, as Gonzalo Morales, he's probably one of our better strikers off of like the stats, but I'm still sticking with Kim Jae-hoon. He's got to get a goal one of these fucking days. Alex can play in the middle. He's not great at it, but he can do it a little bit. And yeah, we're gonna have Vaughn go out wide here. So a good bit of subs. I think, yeah, we'll bring on Park Hee-chan. Justin Shi as well. So we're gonna be using a lot of subs here. Hopefully we can hang on to this lead. We should be able to. Oh god, that was real close. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is just not go down a man. That's kind of the big thing for this. So as long as we stay up there with everybody up front playing as well as they've played, and everybody in the middle, you know, picks up all our subs, you know, pick up where our guys left off, we should be fine. But we'll see. We are prone to collapse a little bit here. That's a terrible tackle. That's going to be a yellow. I guess not. Yeah, that final sub is going to be interesting. Because it's either going to be Raphael or Waltrip. And I think Raphael is our best case scenario to keep out there, since he's been our best player besides Alex. Yeah, so yeah, that'd probably be for the best there. Plus, having a good midfield will help us out a lot, because we're going to win back possession. It's been a weird game, because we'll give up possession, but we'll immediately get it right back. See if we can get something going here, though. They're pressing pretty hard. They're using that gegenpress, for sure. They're going to look to force a mistake. But so far, we've been playing pretty well off of it. We haven't been too terrible. Ola Inca, rather. Good ball here to Alex. Interesting shot. About went in off the deflection. That was very, very close. Can't beat that. So yeah, so far they've only had the one shot on target. Might be getting a clean sheet here. Yeah, terrible pass there. Park Hee-chan, right place, right time. Interesting ball. Vaughn about got it back, but oh boy. Oh, that's a terrible cross into the box, but terrible clearance. Gonna keep that. And Park Hee-chan winning that one out of the air. We just can't clear it, though. And that is going in. Brutal. Brutal. Just kept on clearing it. We could not get it out of the final third of the pitch or even the reset. We just kept on clearing it out there instead of taking their time. Well, thank God it's fucking offsides, but I bet it was a fraction. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, he's way off. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. We'll take that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright, so, yeah, around the 65th minute now. We'll take Waltrip off. We'll have Gareth Squires come on. What a name. It's a name of fucking royalty with that one. But so far, they're looking for some goals here. They're fighting back. It's gonna hang on. Clearing it. Well, nope. Not maintaining possession. Looking for a ball out wide, but we're there. And again, terrible header. Oh, misses it. Fucking Christ. And the through ball is on target. Thank God he missed it. Hilarious how bad we have now played once we've gotten our subs onto the pitch. Just a brilliant ball. I cannot believe he missed that header, too. And just, yeah, that should have been a goal. Should be one, too. Very, very lucky with that one. Very, very lucky. Sometimes that's all you need sometimes, though, is to get a little bit of luck out there. Kim Jae-hoon. I mean, he's played a little bit better. But obviously, we've lost quality in the midfield. But so far, you know, it hasn't cost us anything. They're catching up to us on shots, though. We don't even have a positive XG. They actually have a better one. 55, 45 on possession. Doing pretty well on pass completion percentage. Heading is damn near even. Oh, that's an interesting ball. Squires might hopefully take a good pass. There we go. Raphael's bailed us out a lot, actually, with some of these passes back to either Parky Chan or... I don't like that, but he's there. Good pass. I was hoping for another one. Need another pass there in the middle. And they're going the other way with it. They've outnumbered us. Oh, now it's dead even. Now it's 3-3. Thank God. Cross doesn't work. It's a corner. We'll take the corner. I like our set-piece defense. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, cleared out there, and Kim Jae-hoon, luckily. Is the only one out there? Let's see if we can make somebody miss. Not really. Yeah, I mean, that's, we'll take the clean sheet. Or probably at, we'll take a look at the table. I'm assuming we're still a ways away. Yeah, 29th on points. Overall, if we were in the West, we would be 7th. So, there's that. And, you know, that happens. Happens for sure. That's kind of the bad thing about conference play is sometimes you're just going to get fucked because of your location. See, Vaughn might make it 3-0 here with a good pass. Kim Jae-hoon, oh, Alex thought he was going to win that header. Kappas, good ball here potentially, huh? It's crazy. Austin FC, I thought they were going to be terrible. And they finished pretty low on the table last year, so for them to, we had an interview with them. And I just, completely blew them off. And look at them go. That's alright, though. Sometimes it's, you need to take a project, you know, as far as... I wouldn't say Charlotte's a project, though. I think we just, we needed, we took a little bit to get everybody acclimated with what we're doing. Now that everyone's pretty much, I would say, like, 75% locked in. It's helped us out a lot, but we still got a chance, you know, to crawl back into the league table. It's just going to be tough with this goal difference. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with, especially compared to the West. Again, just we would have, even with our negative, you know, 2 now, we'd still have a pretty good chance. What a boot. Sending it. Parky Chan ready. There we go. Good passing here. Might be able to get another chance. Yeah, we're finding Kappas. Raphael's been passing really well. Oh, boy. Kim Jae-hoon is way off. That's going to get called back. That's his first goal, though. I haven't seen anyone call it back, though. Alrighty. Because he was way off. How about that? Right place at the right time, though. Because, yeah, he's off there. He's way off. Huh. Where's VAR when you need him? Huh. I don't know if it's because he wasn't the target at first, and because once the play was reacclimated, he was on. If that was the case. That was interesting. Well, yeah, well, take the 3-0 victory. Clean sheet. Yeah, we definitely have teams figured out in this formation. Oh my, we might make another one here. Good pass might change things. Yep, it's there. Kim Jae-hoon, one-on-one. Hits the fucking post. He's offside anyway. Brutal. Brutal. We're taking a lot of shots now. We're turning it on them. Man, it's crazy, though, that we're -1 and everyone else is, like, damn near double digits. above us, at least. Yeah, New York's kicking the shit out of LA Galaxy now. Good showing, man. Good showing here. Been very, very pleased with the club. Very, very pleased with that showing. Because, I mean, we've beaten some top teams. It's so weird. It's very strange. But there's just times or games where we're just, we get outplayed. Like the Atlanta United game. That Salt Lake City game, I don't know what the fuck happened to lose 5-0 to them. Because we beat the shit out of them the first time we played them. No idea what happened. But as far as, I don't know what's going to be the tougher games now towards the end of the year. As far as I think, as we keep progressing with our formation, as far as our knowledge of that and what we need to do. And morale-wise, we're doing pretty well, actually. That's been a blessing, because, that's the quickest way of getting our shit pushed in, is if we lose the locker room. Well, I mean, again, we're right there. If we just, the big thing is for Montreal to start losing. We've played, I don't think we've played Chicago. I thought we did, but maybe we haven't. They lost to Nashville. Yeah, we gotta play Atlanta United in this Open Cup game, which I wouldn't be surprised if we get our shit kicked in there. Yeah, but Alinka has helped us out a lot today. Yep, so very good. The only one that's not doing well is Patrick Osterhage. Everybody else, though, pretty much locked in. It's, common language. Everyone's pretty much, similar levels of professionalism. Everyone's now been around the club the same amount of time, and a lot of guys are the same age, so it's worked really well. I think we're now on a bit of a run, and for the first time, 3 straight victories. This is going to help us out a lot. And but again, we got to play Atlanta United, so they might just come around and fuck our entire shit up yet again. Oh no, yeah, it was St. Louis City. We beat them 1-0, and then we beat them in the friendly. So yeah, it was just weird to lose to them like that. Oh, we lost to New York. So we avenged the loss to Orlando. Yeah, lost to Philly 1-2. Yeah, just mainly the Atlanta United games and then the St. Louis game. Other than that, it's been relatively close. Like the Vancouver game, the Sporting KC game. We had a goal in Sporting KC, but it got disallowed, I thought. No, that we played like shit in the Sporting KC one. Must have been the Vancouver game where we should have tied it. Yeah, Adam Wilson's goal wasn't allowed. There was also one, it might actually have been the Sporting KC one, where a goal should have been called if they used, like, the fucking, what Qatar used to show if the ball, crossed the plane or not. Because it definitely did, but the goalkeeper got there in time to save it, I believe. Oh, no, it was a defender cleared it off the line, but it was clearly in the goal. But, you're going to have that sometimes. But, yeah, that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. As far as the next time you'll see us, we got the game of September to think about. As far as with Austin FC, that might be where we'll be, depending on what's going to happen. Schedule-wise, it's not looking good. We just got to kind of win out and hope a lot of teams fuck up more than anything, because we're playing Toronto FC's below us, Cincinnati's below us, Montreal's ahead of us, and Inter Miami is below us too. And the rest are West Coast teams, so because New England's below us as well. Yeah, so it's just kind of, we got nobody in front of us now. Destiny's not in our hands anymore. We need some help. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.